Kickstarting its pre-poll campaign with the theme of making Meghalaya a five-star state, Congress Party on Thursday launched the 5 commitments to achieve this goal. The Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee Chief Vincent Pala, along with the AICC General Secretary in charge of the state of Meghalaya, Manish Chatrath, released the commitments in a press conference held at the party office in Shillong today.
We have almost 60% of population are youth, and these youths are in a big challenge now. When we go door to door, we find that many of the parents used to cry when we visit them. When we say that what they want, they said, no, my son is in jail, or my son is giving a problem to us. Why? Because of the drugs. Meghalaya is now is the biggest problem in India, next to Punjab last time. So, but Meghalaya is increasing day to day in terms of drugs. Drugs in the sense that drugs abuse, including alcoholic and others. We don't have enough rehabilitation center, but we keep on pumping alcohol, we keep on pumping retail outlet, we keep on pumping more and more wine store, and also the Meghalaya is like almost a center for drugs coming from Bangladesh, drugs coming from different parts of our border in India. For example, like from Nepal, from other countries, they come to Meghalaya, and from Meghalaya then it goes everywhere. Even sometimes from Bangladesh because of our porous border issues. So this is a problem we have to. So we decided that when we went door to door, then the people, one of the main important is that the drugs will spoil not only the present generation, but it spoil the future generation. It spoil our society, it spoil the family, not only a man who's been drugs addicts, but also to the entire family and the future. So we decided we should have a drug-free Meghalaya. If we want our future to grow, if we want our children to grow better, then we should have a drug-free Meghalaya. These are 4 things, 5-star commitments. Number 1 is empowering of women by giving 3,000 per month for a single mother within the BPL. Number 2 is that unemployment free, as I have stated. Number 4 is that corruption free. We have seen the corruption level is very high, as I have stated. Number 4 is power cut free, where we will develop and generate employment also in the power sector. And the last is the drug free Meghalaya. And what are these commitments which we are launching today? And we'll launch it digitally, so I think all of you will review. These are the main 5 stars which we are playing. Number 1 is since Meghalaya is material society, so we consider as women as the top priority. So we think when during the survey and the door-to-door meeting of our workers on the ground, we find that many of our women has a main responsibility for the family. So we thought that number 1, we should see that the single women, especially in a society, almost 41% of our women are single mother. So we thought that this will affect our society as a whole. Until and unless we empower the women, empower the family, I think our society will become poorer and poorer. So to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor and empower of the lady is very important. Trying to see the best candidates we have. We'll be using a technology, will be easier. For example, a small example if I can give you, if you go to the bank and withdraw money, sometimes if you withdraw 100, they can give you 98 or 95, or they can give you, because they say no change and all. But if you go to the ATM, you can draw exactly. So corruption free is there. This is an example. If you transfer money from the government to anybody, if you transfer me from the government to anybody, this process was started by the Congress with a direct benefits program transfer, direct benefits transfer. This was started by the Congress. That's why the Aadhaar card came in between, so that we can transfer to anybody. So DBT was started by the Congress. So same thing. For corruption free, we should minimize the human interfering, where we use more technology. For example, if you see the registration of vehicle in DTO, lots of corruptions is there. But if you do all this online, submitting everything online, that will be free. for contractor works, if you see, lots as on today, lots of contractors they cancel their registration because why? Only a few people are getting the job. But we do all this in line and minimize the human interference. I think that will give us corruption free. For example, even in anywhere we use it, be it licenses, be it allotment, be it anything. If we do through a technology, with the help of technology, we minimize interference from human being. I think that's what we are planning to do. And we determine that Meghalaya should go digital. We determine that Meghalaya should be one of the best states. That is possible only if you have a corruption-free. Then our youth, for example, recruitment in different government departments. As of now, you've seen in Garo Hills. Last time there was lots of social media circulations that some of the government seats were sold, some of the government jobs were sold. How far is true? But to minimize all those, instead of giving all those, we use a technology which will minimize all those. This is we plan to do for the corruption-free Meghalaya.